Chinese tech giant Huawei has reportedly slashed its revenue target for India by up to 50% and is set to lay off over half its staff in the country. An Economic Times report claims that the firm is now targeting $350 to $500 million in revenue for 2020, down from its initial target of $700 to $800 million. The report comes amid a growth in anti-China sentiment in the country, with Huawei saying reports suggesting its layoffs were untrue. The iPhone 12 is expected to debut in September, but a new leak suggests that Apple's all-new entry-level smartphone may have the same display as its predecessor. The hands-on images of the standard 5.4-inch iPhone 12, leaked by Digital Chat Station, reveal the typical wide notch design that's been there on flagship phones since the iPhone X. Previous reports suggest that the smartphone will have a 2227 mAh battery and will arrive in both LTE and 5G connectivity options. According to online tipster John Prosser, Google is going to launch its Pixel 4a smartphone on August 3rd. The affordable version of Google's flagship from last year is expected to sport a single camera setup on the back, a punch-hole display, a 3140 mAh battery, and 18-watt fast charging support. It's worth noting that the Pixel 4 did not make its way to India due to local regulatory issues with its radar face unlocking system. US tech company Soundcore by Anker has launched its Space NC active noise cancelling headphones in India. They come with custom 40mm drivers and a built-in microphone that features the CVC noise cancelling technology for clear voice calls. The headphones offer support for touch controls, Bluetooth 5.0, as well as wired connectivity via a 3.5mm jack. They promise up to 20 hours of wireless playtime in the noise cancellation mode and up to 50 hours when connected by a cable. The Anker Sound Space NC headphones are available on Flipkart for 10,999 rupees. New leaks have surfaced online for Samsung's upcoming Galaxy Tab S7 and S7 Plus tablets that are expected to launch soon. Reports and renders have indicated that the smaller Tab S7 will sport an 11-inch TFT LCD display, while the S7 Plus will get a 12.4-inch AMOLED panel, but both will feature 120Hz high refresh rates. Moreover, both are predicted to get the Snapdragon 865 Plus chipset, 6GB of RAM, and a minimum 128GB of internal storage. They'll both also get dual rear cameras and a quad speaker array, but differences lie mostly in weight, thickness, and battery size. The Tab S7 will reportedly get a 7040 mAh unit, while the S7 Plus will get a 10090 mAh unit. Samsung is expected to launch the new tablets on August 5th.
Xiaomi has announced that the Redmi 9 smartphone will be coming to India on August 4th, a couple of months after its launch in China. It features a 6.53-inch FHD Plus LCD display, MediaTek Helio G80 chipset coupled with up to 4GB RAM and 64GB onboard storage. The smartphone comes with a 13-megapixel quad-rear camera setup, an 8-megapixel selfie snapper, and a 5020 mAh battery that supports 18-watt fast charging. The Redmi 9 costs 799 yuan for the 4GB 64GB base model. Samsung has launched its most affordable smartphone to date in India, the M01 Core. It features a 5.3-inch HD Plus TFT display and is powered by a quad-core MediaTek 6739 SoC, coupled with up to 2GB RAM and 32GB of onboard storage. There's a single 8-megapixel camera at the back, a 5-megapixel selfie snapper, and a 3000 mAh battery. The smartphone boots Android Go with One UI on top and dark mode integration. The Samsung M01 Core starts at 5,499 rupees for the base 1GB 16GB model and will go on sale from July 29th. Sports and fitness device company Garmin has been hit by a major outage since July 23rd, which was reportedly caused by a ransomware attack. The tech giant confirmed that some features and services across its platform, including Garmin Connect app, will be unavailable for customers during the outage. Garmin added that it had no indication that this outage has affected your data, including activity, payment, or other personal information.
The Australian Competition and Consumer Commission has filed a legal action against Google over allegations that the company misled consumers over how their personal data was collected and used to improve its advertising service. The competition watchdog has accused the search giant of not gaining explicit consent to expand the scope of personal information for advertising across third-party sites for at least 18 months. Meanwhile, Google strongly disagrees with the allegations and said it intends to defend its position. Samsung's Galaxy M51 smartphone is reportedly around the corner, with the phone receiving its certification from the Wi-Fi Alliance. Recent leaks also claim that the device will feature a 64-megapixel quad camera setup and the single-take feature from the flagship Samsung S20 series of smartphones. The device is also expected to run on either the Snapdragon 675 chip or Snapdragon 730 with a 7000 mAh battery and 8 GB of RAM. A new 9 to 5 Mac report has indicated that Apple's working on bringing its Face ID face recognition technology to its Mac lineup of devices. References have reportedly been discovered that makes the technology a possibility in the upcoming macOS Big Sur software update. The third beta version of the software contains code supporting Pearl Camera. That was the codename the firm used for True Depth and Face ID technology while developing the iPhone X. Reports indicate that Samsung's next Galaxy Watch smart wearable will let users answer phone calls by clenching their fists. XDA Developers has reported that a new plug-in app for the device mentions support for hand gestures that would let users answer calls with a clenched fist or shake hands to ignore a call. A fall detection feature similar to the one on the Apple Watch has also surfaced. The next Galaxy Watch is expected to be launched on August 5th. Images of Samsung's upcoming Galaxy Note20 Ultra have been leaked yet again, this time in a Mystic White color variant. Previously, the Mystic Copper and Mystic Black color options have been leaked. Additionally, reports have uncovered an image of an antimicrobial flip phone cover for the Note20 Ultra amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The Note20 series is officially set to launch on August 5th. Latest reports indicate that the next iPhone 12 series will be announced on September 8th, along with the Apple Watch Series 6. Online tipsters have said the iPhone 12 launch will be followed by a new iPad Pro, the rumored Apple Glass, and MacBooks with Apple's own chipsets on October 27th. Additionally, Apple's previously cancelled AirPower wireless charging pad is also set to be launching sometime this year. According to an XDA developer's report, the OnePlus 8T series may come with a 64-megapixel camera on the back. A teardown of the OnePlus camera app has reportedly revealed strings of code that mention 64-megapixel photo support. Reports say this could point to a future OnePlus device since none of the brand's smartphones currently has a 64-megapixel camera system. OnePlus is expected to launch its next lineup of phones in the last quarter of 2020.
A court in Gurugram has summoned Alibaba and its founder Jack Ma in a case after a former employee in India alleged the company used to censor content seen as unfavorable to China. Reuters reported, quoting the former employee, saying apps use UC browser and UC News showcased false news to cause social and political turmoil. The case comes weeks after India cited security concerns banning Alibaba's UC News, UC Browser and 57 other Chinese apps. India also sought written answers from all affected companies, including whether they censored content or acted for any foreign government.
Dell has introduced its thinnest, lightest and most powerful Alienware laptop, the Alienware M51 R3 in India. It comes in two display options, a 15.6-inch 4K OLED screen with 60Hz refresh rate or a Full HD display with 300Hz refresh rate. The laptop is powered by up to an Intel 10th generation Core i9 processor and up to NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080 Super with Max-Q design. There's a maximum of 32 GB of RAM, up to 1 TB SSD, as well as a full-size RGB keyboard, a magnesium alloy chassis, and an 86 watt-hour battery. The Alienware M51 R3 starts at 1,99,990 rupees, but the availability hasn't been announced yet. Google reportedly has an internal program called the Android Lockbox that allows its employees to access detailed information about how Android users interact with popular non-Google apps and services. According to tech news website The Information, Google keeps track on how frequently users launch non-Google apps, how long they use them for, and how apps are used on a per-country basis. The report says that this provides data for competitive research and that Google allegedly used it to help plan the launch of its new TikTok competitor, Shorts. Samsung has introduced a new color variant called Haze Crush Silver for the Galaxy A51 smartphone in India. There's already a Prism Crush Silver option available along with the standard blue and black variants. Apart from the color change, everything else remains the same: a 6.7-inch Full HD Plus Infinity O Super AMOLED display, Snapdragon 730 SoC, paired with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. The new model is available for purchase via Flipkart for 32,999 rupees. Corning has introduced the next generation of Gorilla Glass, the Victus. The new aluminosilicate glass has been tested to withstand multiple drops from 2 meters face first on a hard surface. Not only that, it is also more resistant to scratches. The Victus gets only minor scratches with an 8 Newton load and claims to be 4 times better than competitive aluminosilicate glasses. Samsung will be the first manufacturer to ship a device with Victus, which is likely to be the Note20 Ultra. Samsung has revealed its latest premium over-ear headphones, the AKG Y600 NC. They feature active noise cancellation as well as ambient aware and talk-through system that lets an external sound in through the mic and blocks echoes to keep your voice calls clear. The headphones also automatically pause music when you take them off and resume playback when you put them back on. The Y600S offer 25 hours of wireless battery life with noise cancellation turned on. They pack in 40mm drivers and support Bixby, Google Assistant and Siri voice assistants. There's also a cheaper alternative, the AKG Y400, that gets the same features except for the active noise cancellation and 36mm drivers. The pricier AKG Y600 NC is available in the UK for £199, while the Y400 headphones cost £109. Indian prices and availability haven't been announced yet. Sony's pocket-sized vlog camera ZV-1, a lightweight, compact, all-in-one style solution, has finally made its debut in India. Designed from the ground up for content creators and vloggers, the ZV-1 features a 1.0 type stacked XMOR RS CMOS image sensor with DRAM chip. It also offers the latest generation Bionz X image processor, comes with a side-opening vari-angle LCD touchscreen and supports advanced video features including 4K recording and in-body image stabilization. Additionally, it provides real-time autofocus tracking and real-time eye autofocus in the movie mode. The Sony ZV-1 costs 77,990 rupees and will go on sale from August 6 exclusively via Amazon. Techno Mobile has launched a new pair of truly wireless earbuds in India, the HiPods H2. They're equipped with an advanced audio coding technology and offer environment noise cancellation as well. The IPX4 rated earbuds come with a built-in 45 mAh battery that delivers 6 hours of continuous music playback and over 24 hours of juice with a charging case. They also offer Bluetooth 5.0 connectivity, smart touch controls, voice assistant, instant pairing and a 120 millisecond low latency mode. The Techno HiPods H2 will go on sale from July 27th via Amazon and offline stores for 1,999 rupees. Sony WF-1000XM3 truly wireless earphones are all set to launch in India on August 6th as part of Amazon Prime Day 2020 sale. The high-end wireless earbuds feature 6mm drivers and the QN1E HD noise-cancelling processor for real active noise cancellation. They support SPC and AAC Bluetooth codecs as well as both Google Assistant and Alexa voice assistant. Earphones offer capacitive touch, Bluetooth 5.0 and get a claimed 6 hours of continuous battery life with ANC turned on. The Sony WF-1000XM3 earphones are priced at around $220 in the US and are expected to cost about 20,000 rupees in India.
Microsoft has released a first-look gameplay video from the highly anticipated Halo Infinite. It features the classic Halo aesthetic with the Master Chief character who navigates the landscape with a warthog and a grappling hook. According to developer 343 Industries, Halo Infinite will have 10 times the processing power per pixel of Halo 5. on the next generation Xbox Series X, with the game set to be released this holiday season. OnePlus is reportedly taking registrations for virtual pop-up sale rounds for its newly launched OnePlus Nord smartphone ahead of its public sale on August 4th. First and second sale rounds will be exclusive to Red Cable Club members from July 27th, while regular customers will be able to access the third sale round on July 29th. Invites to the pop-up sale can be won by creating an avatar on the OnePlus website and sharing it to Instagram with the hashtag NordPopup, with the first 100 participants guaranteed to receive an invitation code. The Nord features a 90Hz AMOLED display, 48-megapixel quad-rear camera setup, a Snapdragon 765G chip, up to 12GB of RAM, and a 4115 mAh battery, all for a starting price of 24,990 rupees. According to Counterpoint Research, smartphone shipments in India declined by 51% year-over-year in Q2 2020 due to the lockdown put in place to control the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. While the research firm reported just over 1.8 crore shipments for the time period, it noted that Chinese smartphone maker Xiaomi continued its domination despite supply chain constraints due to the pandemic and growing anti-China sentiment in the country. South Korean tech giant Samsung is observed to have had the quickest recovery from the lockdown, reaching 94% of pre-COVID levels in the country, going from 16% market share during the March quarter to 26%. It's worth noting that while brands like Xiaomi, Vivo and Oppo reported higher market shares compared to last year, all registered a decrease in share compared to the March quarter. Smartphone maker Infinix has launched a pair of true wireless earbuds under the Snowcore brand in India. The iRocker True Wireless Earbuds feature a goose egg design for a more comfortable fit, a claimed battery life of up to 20 hours with the included carrying case, and IPX4 water resistance. The firm claims the earbuds get high-fidelity speakers and a dynamic bass boost driver, and a frequency range of 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. There's Bluetooth 5.0 connectivity and a 40 mAh battery in each bud, and a 300 mAh battery in the charging case. Multifunction buttons are present on each earbud for everything from music to calls and voice assistant as well. The iRocker earbuds will be available to purchase from July 31st via Flipkart for a price of 1,499 rupees. Vivo's flagship X50 Pro smartphone from the X50 series has officially gone on sale in India. It features a 6.56-inch Full HD Plus 3D curved Ultra O AMOLED screen with a 90Hz refresh rate and HDR10 Plus support. The device runs on the Snapdragon 765G chipset, 8GB of RAM and 256GB of internal storage. Its main highlight is a 48-megapixel quad camera setup with a gimbal camera system for stabilization and a 32-megapixel selfie camera. A 4315 mAh battery with support for 33-watt flash charge technology is present on the phone. That costs 49,990 rupees for its single 256GB storage variant. Vivo's X50 smartphone has officially gone on sale in India via major online and offline retailers after being launched in the country on July 16th. The device features a 6.56-inch Full HD Plus flat Ultra O AMOLED display with a 90Hz refresh rate and HDR10 Plus support. It runs on the Snapdragon 730 chipset, 8GB RAM and up to 256GB of storage. There's a 48-megapixel quad-rear camera setup with OIS and EIS along with a 32-megapixel selfie camera in the hole punch display. The X50 gets a 4,200 mAh battery with support for 33-watt flash charge technology, and prices start at 34,990 for the 128GB storage model. Realme has launched its latest budget-friendly Realme 6i smartphone in India. It features a 6.5-inch Full HD Plus 90Hz hole punch display, a MediaTek Helio G90T processor and up to 6GB of RAM with 64GB of storage. There's a quad-rear camera setup with a 48-megapixel primary sensor and a 16-megapixel front-facing camera for selfies. Keeping the lights on is a 4300 mAh battery with support for 30-watt fast charging although buyers will only get a 20-watt charger in the box. Prices start at $12,999 for the 4GB RAM model, while the 6GB RAM variant costs $14,999. The phone goes on sale from July 31st via Flipkart and the Realme India website. Xiaomi has dropped the price for its Mi True Wireless Earphones 2 by 500 rupees, bringing the price down to 3,999 rupees. The earphones feature 14.2mm dynamic drivers, quick one-step pairing, voice assistant support, in-ear detection, and quick charging technology. Reports speculate the price cut has been made to undercut the newly announced OnePlus Buds that are set to launch in early August at 4,990 rupees. Microsoft has given a first look at its next Forza Motorsport racing game that's being built specially for the firm's next-generation Xbox Series X console. Forza Motorsport will reportedly take full advantage of the Series X's ray tracing capabilities, with the console housing a 12-teraflop AMD GPU, enhancing the visual experience considerably. The new title is being developed by Microsoft-owned Turn 10 Studio and is yet to have an officially announced release date. Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal tweeted on Friday announcing that American tech giant Apple has begun manufacturing its iPhone 11 smartphone in India. The iPhone 11 is the latest smartphone to have its production begun in India, with the iPhone XR from 2018 getting a large assembly line in the country around 9 months ago. The local production will reportedly help Apple avoid a 20% import tax on the phone, potentially lowering the cost for Indian buyers of the smartphone. It's worth noting that Apple's leading supplier, Foxconn, recently announced its plan to invest up to $1 billion to expand its factory in India.
Chinese tech giant Huawei has launched a new pair of truly wireless earphones, the FreeBuds 3i, in India. They have 10mm dynamic drivers and 3 microphone system for active noise cancellation and voice calls. The buds weigh 5.5 grams each and pack a 37 mAh battery that offers up to 3.5 hours of music playback and up to 14.5 hours of juice with a 410 mAh charging case. The IPX4 rated buds support Bluetooth 5.0 connectivity and touch controls. The Huawei FreeBuds 3i will go on sale from August 6th for 9,990 rupees.
Apple has announced a new program under which the tech giant will be offering modified iPhones to researchers to hunt for vulnerabilities in its iOS software. The hacker-friendly iPhones come with access to SSH and root shell, allowing researchers to run debugging tools and any other computer code. Apple says the security research device will be loaned out to eligible researchers on a yearly renewable basis, and its access and usage must be limited to authorized people. Apple wants the researchers to promptly report the bug and to be quiet until the patch is released for the same. Facebook is adding new privacy controls to its messaging app that allows iPhone and iPad users to lock access to their private chats. The app lock, as the new feature is called, uses device-level biometric authentication, which means that users can lock access via Face ID or Touch ID or even their standard passcode. It can be activated in the all-new privacy section in Messenger. Facebook said that the app lock feature will also be coming to Android phones in the near future.
Asus has reportedly planned to discontinue the ROG Phone 2 in India after announcing its successor on July 22nd. The gaming smartphone was launched at 37,999 rupees last year and got a price hike earlier in June 2020, taking it up to 39,999 rupees for the 8GB RAM, 128GB storage model. Asus India Mobile Business Head told Hindustan Times that with the ROG Phone 3, consumers will be getting a huge upgrade at a marginally expensive price. Meanwhile, the company has no plans to launch the ROG Phone 3 Strix Edition in India that features the OnePlus Snapdragon 865 chipset and 8GB of RAM.
Flipkart on Thursday announced the acquisition of Walmart India for an undisclosed amount and said it will launch Flipkart Wholesale next month. The homegrown e-commerce major looks to tap into the $650 billion B2B retail market in India. Walmart India runs 28 best price wholesale stores in the country. The announcement comes a week after Flipkart said it had raised $1.2 billion in funding from a Walmart-led investor group. The Flipkart wholesale marketplace is going to effectively link sellers and manufacturers on one end and kiranas and MSMEs on the other. The move will further intensify competition with Flipkart's rival Amazon that has a similar offering for the B2B segment.
PUBG Update 8.1 is now live on PC and consoles, and it's a substantial download. The latest version adds a full remaster of Sandhawk map, the loot truck, an updated survivor pass, big changes to the gas can, and several other gameplay improvements. Sandhawk has been completely revamped to include long-range shootings and allows players a lot more cover that includes bigger stone blocks in quarry. Boot Camp now has underground cabins, while Mongnai Farm area and docks have been replaced with a new airfield and getaway respectively. A total of 4 trucks spawn in different garages around the map and drop top-tier loot when destroyed. Meanwhile, gas cans can now be equipped in the melee weapon slot and can be thrown and set on fire. Lenovo has launched its much-awaited gaming smartphone, the Legion Phone Duo. It features a 6.65-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display with 144Hz refresh rate and 240Hz touch sampling rate. It's powered by Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 865 Plus SoC, coupled with up to 16GB LPDDR5 RAM and 512GB of UFS 3.1 storage. There are pressure-sensitive side triggers and 4 mics for optional sound recording, as well as a 64-megapixel dual-rear camera and a side-mounted 20-megapixel pop-up selfie camera for live streaming. There are two 2500 mAh batteries that can simultaneously be charged at a blazing fast 90-watt fast charging. The Lenovo Legion Dual starts at roughly 37,400 rupees in China for the entry-level 8GB plus 128GB variant. Indian availability hasn't been announced yet. Samsung has officially announced the 5G version of its Galaxy Z Flip foldable phone ahead of its August 5th Unpacked event. The flip phone returns the external form factor of its 4G sibling, but gets a new Snapdragon 865 Plus chipset with a 5G modem and 2 new colors, Mystic Bronze and Mystic Grey. It has the same 6.7-inch Full HD Plus folding dynamic AMOLED screen and a 1.1-inch Super AMOLED cover display on the outside. Samsung said it has improved the foldable experience, including the Flex mode that splits the apps into 2 when the phone is half folded. The Galaxy Z Flip 5G costs $1,450 for the sole 8GB 256GB model and will go on sale from August 7th in the US. Indian availability hasn't been confirmed yet. Twitter has said that the hackers who took control of 130 accounts in an apparent Bitcoin scam accessed direct messages of as many as 36 of them, including one elected official in the Netherlands. The microblogging platform said that the hackers were able to reset passwords for 45 users logged in and tweeted from the accounts including the likes of Elon Musk, Barack Obama, and Bill Gates. Meanwhile, 8 unverified accounts had their archive of Twitter data downloaded, which includes all their account activity and private messages. Audio brand Jabra has launched new on-ear headphones, the Elite 45H in India. It comes with 40mm drivers, 2 mics for noise cancellation during calls, and a one-touch access to Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, and Siri. It supports Bluetooth 5.0 and gets a customizable sound experience using the Jabra Sound Plus app. The headphones can deliver up to 50 hours of battery life on a single charge and can be boosted up to 10 hours of juice with just 15 minutes of charging. The Jabra Elite 45H will be available from August 6th via Amazon for 9,999 rupees. Sony is reportedly planning to launch its flagship WF-1000 XM3 truly wireless earphones in India in the first week of August. The high-end wireless earbuds feature 6mm drivers and the QN1E HD noise-cancelling processor for real active noise cancellation. They support SBC and AAC Bluetooth codecs as well as both Google Assistant and Alexa Voice Assistant. The earphones offer capacitive touch, Bluetooth 5.0, and get a claimed 6 hours of continuous battery life with active noise cancellation turned on. The Sony WF-1000 XM3 earphones are priced at around $220 in the US and are expected to cost about 20,000 rupees in India. Indian audio accessory maker Zebronics has launched the ZEB Juke Bar 9400 Pro Dolby 5.1 soundbar in India. There are 3 front speakers that deliver 225-watt sound output, two rear satellite speakers of 75 watt each, and a powerful subwoofer with 150 watt power output for full impact surround sound. It includes connectivity options such as Bluetooth 5.0, USB port, and an HDMI port, and comes with LED display and a remote control. The soundbar features a multi-driver setup for a balanced sound output and offers support for Dolby Digital Audio. The ZEB Jukebar 9400 Pro Dolby 5.1 soundbar is available via Flipkart and leading offline stores for 13,999 rupees. Google is expected to make the Android Go edition mandatory for newly launched devices with 2 GB of RAM or less, tech news site XDA developers reported, citing a leaked copy of an Android 11 Go edition device guide. This even applies to low-powered devices launching with Android 10 from the fourth quarter of 2020. The report added that starting with Android 11, any device with 512 MB of RAM won't qualify for preloading Google Mobile service. To recall, Android Go was launched back in 2017 for devices with less than 1 GB of RAM, but it wasn't mandatory for OEMs to implement. Oppo has launched a new 4GB RAM variant of the F15 smartphone in India. The phone was originally launched in January with a single 8GB RAM and 128GB storage option. It features a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED panel and a MediaTek Helio P70 SoC coupled with Mali G72 MP3 GPU. There's a 48-megapixel quad-rear camera setup, a 16-megapixel selfie snapper, and a 4000 mAh battery that supports VOOC 3.0 fast charging technology. The Oppo F15 reportedly costs 16,990 rupees for the 4GB 128GB variant and will soon go on sale in India.
Spotify has announced its decision to begin offering video podcasts to its users in a bid to push the format on its streaming platform. Spotify has said users will soon be able to listen to or watch select podcasts as the feature rolls out, with the audio and video playing independently. This means users will be able to multitask or turn off their device screens and still continue to hear the podcast interrupted. Microsoft has released a new video offering a glimpse of its future Office UI. There's major alterations to the traditional ribbon interface and is in line with making the user experience a whole lot simpler. The changes include fading brand colors from app headers and exploring adaptive commanding. This means that the new interface will include a toolbar that can be undocked to float nearby actions you're taking in documents with contextual commands. Microsoft says some of the new design features may roll out within a year or two. Facebook is forming new internal teams to examine and address racial bias on its main platform and on Instagram. The social media giant said that the teams will check if its algorithms trained using artificial intelligence adversely affect Black, Hispanic, and other underrepresented groups. Instagram said the team would also evaluate its harassment policies and work on new features to promote equity on Instagram, like supporting minority-owned small businesses. Realme's affordable smartphone, the Realme C11, has gone on sale in India via Flipkart and realme.com for 7,499 rupees. It features a 6.5-inch HD Plus display and is powered by the octa-core MediaTek Helio G35 chipset, coupled with 2 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage that is expandable via microSD card. There's a 13-megapixel dual rear camera setup and a 5-megapixel front camera with features such as AI Beauty, filter mode, HDR, portrait mode, and time-lapse. The smartphone lacks a fingerprint scanner but gets a face unlock system. It boots the latest Android 10 with Realme UI on top and is powered by a 5000 mAh battery that supports reverse charging. OnePlus has launched their highly anticipated mid-range Android smartphone, the OnePlus Nord. It features a 6.44-inch 90Hz Fluid AMOLED display with a dual hole-punch selfie camera system that gets a 32-megapixel primary sensor and an 8-megapixel ultra-wide lens. There's a quad-rear camera setup on the Nord with a 48-megapixel primary sensor that the firm says has been borrowed from the OnePlus 8 series. The phone runs on the Snapdragon 765G 5G chipset with Android 10 and Oxygen OS, and a 4115 mAh battery keeps the lights on, with 30-watt fast charging promising to charge the phone from 0 to 70% in just 30 minutes. The OnePlus Nord has been priced starting at 24,999 for the 6GB RAM, 64GB storage model, but comes with a 12GB RAM, 256GB storage model too that costs 29,999. The device goes on sale from August 4th via Amazon India, the OnePlus India website, and major offline retailers, but it's worth noting that the entry-level 6GB RAM model won't be available until September. OnePlus has launched its first truly wireless earbuds alongside the OnePlus Nord in the first of its kind AR launch. The OnePlus Buds feature 13.4mm dynamic drivers for deeper bass and environment noise cancellation technology. The company said that the earbuds come with 7 hours of battery life on a single charge and a total 30 hours with the charging case. The IPX4 rated earbuds weigh 4.6 grams each, feature touch controls, and can provide up to 10 hours of juice with just 10 minutes of charging. Additional features include Bluetooth 5.0 and a 103 millisecond low latency mode. The OnePlus Buds cost 4,990 rupees and come in 3 colors: white, grey and blue. Availability is yet to be announced.
Google has announced a camera-based translation feature for KaiOS users in India. This basically means that popular feature phones like JioPhone and JioPhone 2 can now use Google Lens to read, translate and define words in real time. The feature, which is integrated into Google Assistant, allows users to translate text into more than 100 languages and can even speak them out loud by pointing their camera at it. Google has previously added features like voice typing on KaiOS, voice-based language selection and support for Indian languages.
Nikon has announced the Z5, an entry-level full-frame mirrorless camera in India. It features a 24.3-megapixel CMOS sensor, an X-Speed 6 image processor, and a 5-axis IBIS system that can reduce shake by up to 5 stops. It comes with a 3.69 million dot OLED viewfinder, a tilting 3.2-inch touchscreen, as well as a 273-point phase detect AF system with both human and animal eye AF capabilities. The camera can shoot up to 1080 60 FPS and even 4K 30 FPS videos, but with a 1.7x crop factor. The Nikon Z5 will be available from August 27th for 1,13,995 rupees for just the body.
Samsung's upcoming mid-ranger, the Galaxy M51s, has been listed on Google Play Console with the Exynos 9611 chipset, 6GB RAM and Android 10. The latest M-series smartphones has been confirmed for a July 20th launch in India. It will come with a 64-megapixel quad-rear camera setup and the single-take camera feature, which lets users capture multiple photos and videos with one click. The M31s will have an FHD Plus Super AMOLED Infinity O display and a 6000 mAh battery with support for 25-watt fast charging. The smartphone is expected to cost about 20,000 rupees. Hong Kong-based smartphone maker Infinix has launched a Smart 4 Plus in India. The budget phone features a 6.82-inch HD Plus display and a MediaTek Helio A25 chipset coupled with 3GB of RAM and 32GB built-in storage. It comes with a 13-megapixel dual rear camera setup, an 8-megapixel selfie snapper and a monstrous 6000 mAh battery. The smartphone runs on Android 10-based Dolphin XOS 6.2 and gets a multifunctional fingerprint sensor at the back as well as the face unlock feature. The Infinix Smart 4 Plus will go on sale from July 28th via Flipkart for 7,999 rupees. Japanese video gaming company Nintendo has announced that Shin Megami Tensei 5 will launch exclusively for the Nintendo Switch in 2021 as a simultaneous global release. The trailer revealed at the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase showed the first full look at Atlas' post-apocalyptic RPG and a chaotic demon-infested world. Apart from this, Atlas will also release a HD remaster of PlayStation 2 hit Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne in spring 2021 for Switch and PlayStation 4.
Samsung has confirmed that the Galaxy Z Flip 5G will debut in China on July 22nd, a couple of weeks before its expected global launch at the Galaxy Unpacked event on August 5th. A leaked promo of the Z Flip 5G offers a view of the foldable phone from all sides in a mystic bronze color. It was earlier seen on China's TENA certification website with Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 865 Plus chipset. Furthermore, the Z Flip 5G could feature a 6.7-inch foldable AMOLED panel with a 2636 by 1080 pixel resolution and a smaller 1.05-inch secondary display. It's expected to feature a 12-megapixel dual-rear camera setup and a dual battery setup with support for 15-watt fast charging technology.
After banning 59 Chinese apps last month, the Indian government has banned 47 more apps of Chinese origin. These 47 Chinese apps that have been banned now were operating as clones of earlier banned apps. The list of the 47 Chinese applications will be released soon, reports said. India has also prepared a list of over 250 apps that it will examine for any user privacy or national security violations, India Today TV reported, quoting government sources. Some top gaming Chinese applications are also under government lens and may be banned in the new list that is being drawn up, the report added.